Let me see what's going on. Yeah, this is the gender reveal, y'all. This is the gender reveal. Ray Sean Scott.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy T-Bone back here with another video. As you can see, as of earlier, my man J-Rob and Naja just finished doing a gender reveal. So here I am cooking up some custom pieces for their newborn, which is on the way. They will be having their baby shower on July 17th. I will be there to, give a gift and also contribute with a little grilling. But yeah, moving forward, you can see me as of right now laying down some images to heat along some shirts. Basically, I'm just heat pressing my images. I'm giving it a little slow, gentle back and forth slide from left to right. I try to heat it up for no more than about maybe 3 minutes. It all depends on an image, simply because some images can be bigger than others, but this one happens to be pretty small, so I try to give it at least maybe 2 to 3 minutes tops, just so my images will not burn on the shirt, because if they do, that'll be a big no. So now that we're all done, we are basically going to peel the image off, or rather take it off with my tweezers that you do see in hand. I just want to make sure the image is somewhat cool before I do separate the paper from the shirt. Tweezers, of course. And here we go. Sometimes it can get a little tricky. The paper will actually stick to the shirt if the cooling has done its job a little too much. But just be gentle, take your time as you are separating the paper from the image. You don't want to pull it off too quickly, because you may have half an image on the paper and half an image on the t-shirt. So now that is smoothed out, here you have it. This would be Chub Town, a basic phrase my good friend J-Rob says. I actually created for all the chubby people. So here I'm just angling out the image for when I get ready to heat it. Just want to make sure it's centered as possible. I'm going to run the iron over it real quickly, and then I'm going to take out my tweezers, as you can see here. I believe the area is somewhat cool. I don't want to lay the image down too long to the point where the paper will get stuck to the shirt. So that's why I'm trying to inch out the edges as quick as possible. Sometimes it's a little hard to lift up the print lift up the paper without taking off the print at the same time. So just be careful. That's why tweezers do come in handy. Also, I'm trying to get around the edges properly so I don't lift up the image like I did say earlier. As you can see, I'm ripping away the paper, so that means it might have stayed on the shirt for a little too long, but that's okay. Just take your time, take the paper off gently so the image does not rip off the shirt. So I'm just taking my time, as you can see, ripping away little by little. And I love the image. It came out perfect. And that might have took about 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm just straightening out the image now on the shirt, and boom, there you have it. My chunky baby. Yeah, Billy. Alright, so here I am back with the Jarysis print with the baby elephant and the noodle bowl. Now, when working on white shirts, I don't believe I added within this video that you have to mirror the image if you're working with white shirts only. I don't know why, it's just the directions given on the package. As far as colored shirts, you will not have to mirror the image. So that is a cool tip right there that I can give you. Right now, I'm just going to set my timer to 3 minutes. And I have my iron on the top highest bar. I think this iron can get hot, or rather the temperature can go up to 360 degrees. So this is not a toy, it's nothing to play with. And basically, as of right now, we're going to count down 3 minutes on the clock. So here I am, just heating up the image on the shirt. I want to make sure I get all the nooks and crannies, the very edges, the corners, simply because you want your image to stay down once you get ready to separate the paper from the image on the shirt. You don't want the image peeling off. I have gotten some complaints before. I don't know what it is about the white paper for the white or what do you call it, light material colors in general. I don't know what it is about that particular paper. Color, I don't have an issue, but white I tend to have an issue with. So as of right now, I'm just making sure I hit them corners properly. Even when you decide you're ready to wash this a few times, you know, inside out as directed, you don't want the image peeling off. That is not a good look. You know, people go crazy like, oh my God, you know, I put a lot of money into this, blah, 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 and it shouldn't be peeling, blah, blah, blah. And you're right, it shouldn't be peeling. So just make sure, you know, future reference wise, if you're getting into the t-shirt grind, make sure you hit those corners correctly. So we're almost at 1 minute. We're just going to go back and forth real smoothly, real slowly. Go all around the image if you need to. Alright. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment box. Any questions at all, I'm here to answer them. I've been doing this for a little while now. I think I should be able to give you a definite answer, you know, if you have any questions for me. So this is the Jarysis t-shirt right here for the newborn. And I'm excited. Can't wait to show you how this came out. Yeah, Billy. 20 seconds on the clock. We almost done. Okay, so we are all done now. I'm just letting the image cool off. Probably give it about 5 to 10 seconds. It is hot. As you can see, I currently have my tweezers in hand, and I am trying to take off the image. Okay, I got a little bit off. We're just gonna peel the paper back slowly, because we don't want to stretch the image or rip it. Ooh, love the way that came out. Fire. And that is the Jarysis t-shirt right there. I'm hype. How about you? Leave it in the comments. Yeah, Billy. Alright, here we'll be working with the early stencil, I like to call it. I'm going to just basically put 2 minutes on the clock for this one, simply because This image is a little bit smaller, and it doesn't need much heat to, well, I can't say it doesn't need much heat, but doesn't need much time to be heated. So I'm just gonna put 2 minutes on the clock. Me fandangling with this iPad. I'm still new to the whole timer thing. Normally I watch the timer on my phone, you know, real digital time, like just letting the clock count up in minutes. But yeah, as you can see right now, I'm actually using my phone to record the video, so I needed a timer on hand, and I decided to use my iPad. So I'm just going along the image, or smaller note, I like to call stencil for a smaller image. So I'm just going along the stencil real slowly, making sure I hit all those nooks and crannies, those corners, because like I said, I don't want my image, you know, lifting up off the paper. So I definitely want to heat all parts of the stencil. We're just going to speed things up a little bit, because I know you guys do not want to see me count this clock down. Alright, so we are done with this stencil, and we're just going to peel it back. I like to feel it a little bit and make sure it's not OD hot. So once it's somewhat cool and warm to the touch, I go to work. And I just peel the paper off the image and the shirt. And that came out nicely. Arlay. Arlay. Alright, so I'm back here now. The change is coming. I'm not sure if this is a sticker you want to call it, or somewhat what do I work with? Vinyl of some sort. But if anything, it's a little different from paper. You do use it the same way. You get a heat press and whatnot. As of right now, I'm just trying to angle off the stencil so it is straight enough. You know, nothing crooked. I don't like crooked. I don't really use a ruler at all. I like to eye everything. So I think I have good eye coordination. I think my eyeballs sit straight, if anything. And yeah, I'm just going to angle out the stencil, put 2 minutes on the clock, and heat press this. Now, the difficulty with this stencil, I like to call it, is the fact that it was like a vinyl. It is like a plastic some sort. So I think the heat level that I had it on was a little too high. I don't know, if I wasn't sure if I was like pressing down correctly. I might have been doing it too hard. So I went as soft as possible, as you can see me rubbing the stencil. So I believe my heat temperature may have been a little too high, or my heat level may have been a little too high. So I don't know if you can see me like struggling a little. I'm trying to, you know, keep my composure on camera. But if anything, definitely when you're working with like a vinyl or some sort of a plastic stencil, you want to turn your heat level on the lowest setting. Definitely, because yeah, if you could have seen my face on camera, I was really bugging with this one. Like, what is going on? Am I about to burn the stencil? Am I gonna burn the vinyl? Like, as you can see, the vinyl was coming up a little bit as well, you know, off the shirt. And like I said, I am pushing it, like, you see me like pinch pushing it down a little bit if you're like really looking at the video. So yeah, I'm trying my best with this one, hitting all them corners, trying to go over the the vinyl, the stencil as it is, and make sure it lays down properly before I pull the vinyl off the paper, vinyl off the shirt. I'm sorry. The struggle was real with this one. So 5 seconds on the clock, and you guys can see the outcome. This was wow. I was so scared to pull this vinyl off. So of course I felt it. Yeah, that thing was a little hot. So I gave it a little cool down time. And let's hop into it. Wish me luck. Sometimes I do like to put my error or mistakes on camera for future reference. My do's and don'ts, so I won't do it again. But as you can see, it came out. It came out perfect. But like I said, next time around for myself, I think I may put my heat setting or temperature on a lower setting or temperature. So, whew, Billy, I just made it. That came out perfect. Alright, we're back now with What the Fire. Long story, I'll tell y'all what that's about in the end. But like I said earlier, when you're working with a white t-shirt, you want to make sure that your wording is mirrored. Not so much your image, but more so of your wording. Simply because when you get ready to iron it on the shirt, the words need to sit correctly on the shirt. So you have to mirror them. Please remember that. Remember. Mirror your white lettering when you're working with only white t-shirts. So here I am. I'm cutting out the image. I'm going to speed this up a little bit as well. I don't want to bore you guys. So I'm basically laying down the shirt as of right now, but I'm getting out all the wrinkles by hand. I'm going to set my heat press to a level 3. I'm just waiting for that to finally get hot. So I have my image, as you can see. Now I made an error as of earlier. The image was kind of too long, so I kind of shortened it, and I made it more like a square instead of a full bar rectangle. So now my iron is hot, the heat press is hot, and I am getting out all the wrinkles. Yeah, Billy. Alright, I gave the shirt probably a little bit too much love. Alright, and we are now going to grab the image and we're going to lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down, lay it down, oh, lay it down. I know the vocals are serious. So I'm going to set my watch now, or my timer, to 2 minutes. And we're going to heat that bad boy. Like I said, remember, hit all them corners, all the nooks and crannies to make sure that the corners do not lift up. Okay, so now we are done heating up the image. We have our tweezers. Okay, the image is nice and cool. And we're gonna hit that corner gently. Nice and gently. And there you have it. The shirt is now complete. It's nice and smooth. I doubt any corners will pop up. And we have What the Fire. Yeah, Billy. Alright, YouTube. We are back now. The shirts are finally completed. This is a surprise for my friend J-Rob and Naja. They are having a newborn baby on the way. Their baby shower will be July 17th. I just checked my calendar. I have so many events coming up. So let me give you a quick glimpse at the final touches on the shirt. So this would be a baby elephant eating noodles along with the colorful background with some star prints in the back. I did combine both images, so I love the way that did come out. And their baby's name will be Jarysis. Moving along, we do have early. I just happen to want to capture different phrases that I know the family does say as a whole. Early just happens to be a phrase that my man J-Rod made up a long time ago. So I figured why not introduce that to the newborn, because she's definitely going to take hold and capture of those phrases or those words. So figured why not just throw them on a garment, throw them on a shirt, and just let her have fun with that one, along with maybe even other people that are not familiar with the term or the phrase early. So that's just something the family says as a whole that my guy J-Rob made up. Moving along, we do have Billy. Had to introduce that to the newborn baby. I know his family does say the phrase. A lot of people do say these phrases that are, that I've grown up with, or that at the moment live around us, and far and wide, some people do share these actual phrases. I know sometimes I do stop saying it, and boom, what do you know? Somebody comes back up with it. So, Billy right there. We got early right there. And moving forward, we have What the Fire. Now, I know this is something Grandma Robinson does say, within the household, amongst all the kids, all the people that do visit the household in general. So this is a big phrase towards the family, What the Fire. Moving forward, we do have Chub Town. This is a town that my man J-Rob made up, you know what I'm saying? For the chubby people, I guess, or the people on the chubby side. You know what I mean? So don't get offended. Don't get mad. This is the Chub Town right here for the chub people. Moving forward, I thought this was very cute. I went online and I seen an image of, a girl sitting down in a high chair eating what we do see it as maybe rice, maybe cereal. I was actually looking forward to spaghetti, but the image was perfect, so I figured why not just capture that and throw on the phrase "my chunky baby," because I know my man J-Rob always says "my chunky baby" amongst his girls within the household. So I just thought that'd be a dope phrase to say amongst the newborn baby. And last but not least, we do have changes coming, and you have a little diaper on the bottom. So of course, babies do take a dunk here and there and whatnot. You got to change them. So that's just a stencil that was laying around the house that my mother thought would be creative, so she passed it on to me, and I put it on a shirt. So this is the Jarysis collection for Jonathan and Nija's baby shower. I hope they do enjoy. I hope they don't look at this video until their baby shower does take place, which is July 17th. Maybe I will post it July 17th, and they'll actually have something to go off of, because they are subscribed to the channel, I believe. Actually, no. I think they both are subscribed to my channel, so I don't even want to hit them with that. I believe, but they are both subscribed to my channel. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, then yeah, hit that red button. You know, comment down below. Let me know if you like the video. Let me know if you like the channel. What am I doing wrong? What direction should I go into? Or if you do like the channel, give me that feedback. I enjoy it. You know, it makes me want to push out more videos, if anything. But I'm happy with the turnout of the whole Jarysis collection of teas right here. I hope she is happy. Alright? Holla at me. Much love. And you already know. Yeah, Billy.